Hi, hello. Welcome back. I'm Heather, or Miss Postaway if you're one of my students, and this is Pages with Postaway. We are going to talk about the books that I read in November that fall under middle grade and YA. It's been a weird month, and I can't say that I got a lot read. I mean, I did. Just not what I normally do. And then the things that I did read, meh, they're okay. It wasn't like one of those amazing book kind of months. That's okay. Let me start with the series that I've been reading, the manga series, Insomniacs After Dark. I have absolutely loved this series. This is 6 and 7, and I'm just continuing on with our story. It's really just a cute story about these two students who are part of the astronomy club. They kind of bring it back to life, discover photography, and just this passion for stars, photography, and slowly but surely maybe each other. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's so sweet. It's just a gentle, pure, sweet book. I'm loving it. Okay, and then the author on that one is Makoto Ojiro. I gave both of these 5 stars, but I have been reading the series for a couple of months now. Really enjoying it. The next book I read due to a group in my school district that is looking at literature at the middle grade. The book was Lines of Courage. It's by Jennifer Nielsen, you know, the queen of historical fiction. This book is actually really neat because it is set in World War I. We have 5 basically protagonists, so you get like certain chapters that follow these different characters, and the cool thing is they are all in different countries on different sides of the war, and the storylines kind of cross over and come together. I really enjoyed it. I really did. I was a little bit I guess I wasn't sucked in right at the beginning. It wasn't one of those books that I was immediately drawn into, but as I got from one point of view to another point of view and started to see how they were going to tell the story of World War I and come at it from these different perspectives, it was fascinating. I learned a lot just reading that. We do not get enough other wars kind of involved in historical fiction, and so highly recommend. 4 stars. You can't go wrong with Jennifer Nielsen, whether it's her fantasy or her historical fiction. She's a great writer. The next book that I read would then be Troublemaker. This is by John Cho and maybe also Sarah Sake. Really interesting book. I want to show you. So obviously the book is at my school. I'm so sorry, or I would have the cover. So I'm going to show you the cover, but I'm also going to show you who the author is because you will recognize him. He's an actor. So the book centers on 90s during the LA riots, and it centers from the perspective of a Korean family that is in downtown LA and dealing with the aftermath of some of the major events, like the beating of Rodney King, and it also highlights the whole issue with the store owner who shot a young lady, a Korean store owner who shot a African-American young lady in the store, and she didn't do anything wrong. And then there was just this whole, oh my gosh, there was so much tension, there was so much drama, there was so much, excitement's the wrong word. The book really delves deep, and it talks about miscommunication. It really looks at the tension between groups of people and what was going on at that time frame. And it allows for opportunities to discuss, to look at our history. Seriously, I was in high school in the 90s, and to know that that's now historical fiction is a little painful. It's a little bit of a painful reality, but the book is set for middle grade. So it's kids that have no experience with that. They weren't alive at that time. I really enjoyed the book. the dynamics of the family, the way that things are revealed, the understanding of everything that's coming together. There is probably a trigger warning that I should bring up with this one because the storyline focuses on, I have forgotten his name, the main character, the boy. He is worried about his dad. They have a store, a liquor store that is in downtown LA, and his dad has gone to put the boards up and kind of board up the store and keep it safe. He's worried about his dad and thinks that his dad forgot the gun that is at home instead of at the store. And so he takes the gun and he is trying to get to his dad in a, you know, tension-ridden, scary, high stakes, LA riots kind of place. Like it's just a lot of horrific things could go wrong. Yeah, so that's a trigger warning because it does mention, and it is a central piece of the storyline, is a child with a gun in their backpack. So FYI. It was good. I enjoyed it. I liked having a sneak peek and an understanding at a level that I could approach it with students, and it certainly does bring up things that you could talk about. So 4 stars, really good. I enjoyed it. It's going on my library, so I'm hoping my students enjoy it. Another one that I read, it's a weird, it's a manga. I finally read the first one. I had read the second one last month because I just needed to fulfill a prompt that needed communicate in the words. So I read Komi Can't Communicate, but I read volume 1. I read volume 2 this month. I got it on my holds and was able to read that one. It's cute. 3 stars. The premise of this story is that Komi struggles with anxiety and is kind of selectively mute, and she just can't communicate. She has made some friends at school, and the goal through the series is for her to make 100 friends. And so she's working through that. Weirdly enough, all of the students really like her and like almost idolize her. So nobody quite understands that she has this like really deep issue with communication. It's just kind of strange. It's cute. It's a manga. I don't know if I'm going to keep with that series or not. Yeah, large portion of my reading this month really for middle grade was manga and graphic novels. So there you have it. Speaking of, the next one that I read was That Blue Sky Feeling. This is more of a YA. I don't think I'm going to continue with this one. It's an interesting premise. This boy comes into the school kind of new, notices that everybody is ignoring and isolating this young man. I'm sorry, names, it's just not the day for names. I'm so sorry. So he's really adamant that he doesn't feel left out, and he kind of starts to like stand up for him and like try and fix the thing. And a lot of the student body is just like, dude, it's fine. He's gay and he isolates and he doesn't participate in all these things. And so they've basically isolated him due to him being LGBTQ. And the guy's like, well, are you making fun of him? He's like, no, really, it's fine. It's true. And it's fine. And I'm okay. But he's not really okay. And you can tell that like, as he comes in and tries to fix things, it's meaningful. It's good. I think we're going to see a romance eventually with these two. I don't know that I enjoyed the book because of the way it handled some of the things, but I don't know that the way that it handles some of the things isn't accurate. I don't know. The story is by Okura and it's called That Blue Sky Feeling. This is number 1. It's definitely teen, and yeah, I think I'm good. I tried, and I think I'm good. I think that one got 3 stars. Yeah, maybe 2.5. Anyway, finally, to finish off for the month, I read Zita, the Space Girl This is a cute little graphic novel. I really enjoyed the art. It's a fun little story. Her and her friend get sucked into this portal and end up on a foreign planet and just trying to navigate what's going on. Apparently this planet is about to be destroyed and Zita is here, hopefully to save the day. It's an interesting book. I really actually had some fun with it. Ben Hataki is the author. I picked it up because of my A to Z middle grade name game, and this is my Z book. It was a nice, easy one to get out of the way. So if you are doing an alphabet challenge for the month of, or for the year of 2024, or you decide to do one in 2025, really cute Z book to get that off of your list. I might actually continue with this series. I gave it 4 stars. I did enjoy it. It's cute. It has kind of some life lessons in it about friendship and loyalty and supporting each other and not just being out for yourself kind of thing. And I enjoyed that. Oh, it looks like I only gave it 3 stars. I lied. I gave it 3 stars. So I guess I read 7 middle grade books for the month of November. I have like 3 that I'm about to be done with, so they should have been in November, but things happened. So here we are. I guess I read some historical fiction and some graphic novels, and that was my month. I hope you had a better month of reading. I'm looking forward to December. I should have some time off, as well as some opportunities to finish some books up real quick and maybe just not be crazy busy. So, yeah. Did any of those sound good? Anything that you think you might read, or you might have suggestions for me? All right. And that's a wrap. Enjoy, happy reading, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.